Well, we live. What is going on, everyone? It's Boss Up 6 here, and I'm back to you with another Saturday night live stream, courtesy by yours truly. Lots to talk about this week. This week has been pretty frantic. For the metal world, sports realm, lots of other things to talk about. Hey, what's going on, Barack's channel? Very early into the stream. Usually it'll take a few people, a few minutes just for a couple people to show up. But what is going on today, my good sir? Nice seeing you pop up here. Jason Boardman, how we doing? A regular of this, regular of the channel. Actually, you know what? I want to, hey, what's going on? Just another Heavy Metal Maniac. I actually want to test something really quick. I'll be right back. Where are they at? Here we are. I want to test to see how these headphones are. I want to see if my audio quality sounds all right, because I actually got these for my I got these for my portable CD player, and kind of trying to test them out. I want to see how the audio quality is for this, and if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to bother with them. Okay, so it literally makes no difference because a mic's not hooked up to it, I guess. Just playing Red Dead Redemption 2, nice, and I managed to sell one of our puppies, nice. What kind of puppies do you have? But, yeah, it's been an interesting week to say the least, because, holy shit, there was a lot of things that happened this week. There's a Shepherd mix, nice. My little one is throwing the ball to herself and playing with it, so she's keeping herself occupied. The big one, I don't know what she's doing. She's laying down, but, yeah, a lot of things happened this week. First of all, very busy week for me at work. We had games going on. We had to put the big ass tables in the kitchen and then take them out almost every day. They were pretty annoying. It was pretty annoying after a while. But I'm not sure if you guys saw, I think Maniac, I believe you did see this. I just got done doing my top 35 albums of the year list. There was a couple albums I forgot to include, and I'm kind of fucking dumb for not including them. That was the new Deicide. New Deicide was really good. The new Wraith album was really good, and I really like that new Deep Purple album, but I just completely forgot about them, so I was a fucking numbnuts for that. But goddamn, dude, this was such a good year for metal. So yeah, if I had to redo my list, um, honestly, I might take out the new Knocked Loose and probably the new Thou, and then put in the new DSI because that new DSI album was so good. But yeah, that was another one. The new Borknagar was very good too. I forgot to include that one, but again, that's just they're going to show you how stacked this year was for metal, in my opinion. Yeah, this year's been fucking stacked. Even just choosing my honorable mentions was hard. Oh yeah, dude. A couple of your honorable mentions was actually in my top 10. Like, dude, that new Nile album, oh, fucking incredible. That was such a good album. Like, I could not stop jamming that chapter song. Oh, that song was so fucking good. Um, but yeah, I do want to talk about a couple things before getting into like the big stuff that happened, mainly on Thursday, but and news today actually. I want to talk about the wrestling that happened this week. The big thing that happened was on Monday Night Raw. I heard Raw was actually really good this past week. Before eventually they go to Netflix. I heard that the opening segment with Punk and Seth was really good. I heard the New Day segment was fantastic. And the where Woods and Kofi basically told Biggie to leave was really good. So that really got them a lot of notoriety there. And Drew McIntyre showed up, so he's a heel again. Kind of interesting to see what they're gonna do with him, but I thought from what I saw on Raw was really, really, really good. So they're keeping up the momentum going into the new year. Let's see, NXT Deadline happened. I didn't watch that because I don't really care for it. And AEW's a fucking dumpster fire. So what else is new? Hey, what's going on, me Metal Mike? How we doing, buddy? But I do want to talk about what happened Thursday. There was some big things that happened Thursday for good and for bad. I didn't see the whole game, but I did see highlights of the Packers and Lions game. Fucking great game. I was thoroughly surprised by the outcome of that. Good, you're gonna bring up Nico McBrain. Well, you kind of spoiled it because I'll be talking about him in here in a little bit, but yeah, that Packers and Lions game, dude, that was such a fucking good game. Even with Green Bay, or with Detroit having a better defense, they still won. That goes to show you how gritty that team is. And that final call on that fourth down, dude, Dan Campbell has balls of fucking steel, balls of titanium, if you will. Like, holy shit, that was a. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. That is Dan Campbell's motive, I feel like. Three females you think attack Jade. I think the main one's Bianca. We all know it's Bianca. There's no way it's not her unless they pull a complete 180 on us or just full on swerve us. It's got to be Bianca that did that shit. But SmackDown wasn't really anything too noteworthy. Well, he DIY won the tag titles from the Motor City Machine Guns and they're heels, so okay, cool, I guess. And Nakamura's going after the Bloodline, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Could be Naomi. It could be. It actually could be. That might make a little more sense in all honesty, but I can honestly see to do that. Hey, don't be getting into my cord, young lady. Hold on. Let me see if the dog's. Get here. Get over here. Get over here. Here. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Dork. Don't be getting. Stella, don't. I swear to God, if you end my stream, we're gonna have problems because you did that last time. Anyways, you see the news about the Sage Strummer. I'm about to get into that. So, before I actually get into the part with Sadist, I do want to talk about what happened or what I saw before that. So, I was at work Thursday and I was going on my lunch break, and there's this. Do I have to hold you for this shit? Seriously, quit acting stupid. But I was at work and I saw that there's this YouTube channel that I saw called Wyatt's Metal. He is the vocalist of this band called Dark Insanity, which is a relatively new band that is an old school death metal band. And he does his podcast every week. And he kind of takes clips of it and kind of edits them and make it into their own video. And I saw this one say, and it said, "Death metal legend ruins his own career." And I'm like, oh God, what happened? It turns out, long story short, Jeff Becerra of Possessed fame was caught texting a 16-year-old. Yeah, that doesn't look good for him. It does not look good for him. And I didn't want to believe it at first because I'm like, no, I'm not buying that. And then I saw the shit that went down. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. No. Jeff. Jesus Christ, you're 57 years old. She's old enough to be your goddamn granddaughter, for Christ's sake. And he even admitted that too. Oh my God. What the fuck, dude? Seriously, you had one of the greatest feel-good metal stories of all time. You did. And you pissed that all away. Everyone was rooting for you to make a magical comeback, make a slew of fantastic albums. Your earlier stuff, heavily influential in the death metal and in thrash metal too. And you completely just shit the bed with that. For what exactly? God damn it, Jeff. Oh, you're nearly 60 years old. What the fuck? Heavy metal Diddy. Yeah, I mean, just without the dildos and without the baby oil, but yeah, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. And hey, I'm talking here. I'm talking here. You don't yap, young lady. But yeah, that shit was bad. But then I found out it only gets worse because I found out that what Maniac just mentioned here, the drummer of Sadus, John Allen, beat up a woman who was hooked up to a dialysis machine. Yes, a dialysis machine, while her kid was watching, who was at an elementary grade level, for no fucking reason. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if an argument happened or what, but what in the fuck was going on, dude? Oh my god. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I don't know what happened. I legit don't know what happened, but yeah. Attacking a woman is bad enough, but hooked up to a dialysis machine while her kid is watching? What the fuck? Like I that was my entire thing at work. I'm like, what the fuck? That's all I can think of. No, get off of it. Damn it. Will you quit walking all over my shit, please? You're being a Nancy. But yeah, like, what the fuck? Ugh. I don't get it. I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, he did that shit. From what I've read, the woman said this abuse was going on for a while, and the other member knew about it. Good news. Says will be dropping the label and the tour with obituary. Damn. So the other member knew about it? What? Oh my god. So the vocalist did know about it? Why the fuck didn't he say anything then? To quote Rick Ross, another one of these musicians just caught doing some stupid shit. Yeah, exactly. And the guy that actually recorded the video, like there was actual video footage of this shit happening. I didn't see it. I don't really want to see it. He is he's will you quit messing with the shit? Ah! I'm trying to talk to an audience and you're acting up. This wasn't part of the deal. But yeah, like I forgot what I was even saying, but yeah, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. She doesn't get it either. And she's a dog. Oh my god. But yeah, that was kind of all the crazy shit that happened Thursday. But then the day happened, and Nico McBrain has announced his retirement. Iron Maiden drummer, legend, if you will. He's announced his retirement. Quite honestly, I have a feeling that it's going to be the end of the band right there, even though this might be a hot take. I always prefer Clive Burr over Nico because I'm sorry, Nico's drumming was very, very, very simplistic and just Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't really a big fan of Nico's drumming. There were moments that he had his moments, but it kind of felt like he just kind of stayed to one rhythm and never really got out of it. That's why I always prefer Clive Burr. Like Clive can kind of have more of that punky flair to it, while Nico was that more progressive style drummer. Which that's not the worst thing in the world, but I think there's way better prog drummers out there. And I honestly don't think, in my opinion, Nico is one of the greatest drummers of all time. I honestly think he's overrated, in my opinion, but make no mistake, you know what? He's been battling health issues. He's in his 70s. Um, but yeah, it's it's kind of sad in some ways, but I have a feeling that, like I said, I don't think Maine's going to make another album. They're not going to be touring for all too long, in my opinion. So there's that. You know what? Godspeed to Nico. He was basically the backbone of Maiden for the longest time. So there you go. There. Like, I might not be the biggest fan of his drumming, but you know what? He is a nice guy. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not sure if you've seen Crocodile yet, but there's a dog in the movie that's the same breed as you. I still have not seen that movie, dude. I just haven't had time for it personally. But yeah. Yep. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the TV? Are you looking at the TV? Are you looking at the TV? Oh, and by the way, Maniac, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat yet, but dude, I just saw your 6 Feet Under album rankings. I feel so sorry for you, dude. You deserve a Medal of Honor for that shit. Me too. Yeah, that was brutal. Hey, what's going on, Ben? Metal Ben's Chronicles. What is going on, my good sir? It's been a while since you've actually appeared in the chat here. It was torture. I will to bet it was. You get to hear all those lovely crisp bar noises. Wait, hold on. I gotta get my drink here. Ah, this thing's a piece of shit. Oh, where's my drinks? Where's my drinks? All right, wait. Hold on, let me call. Hello, hey, this is Brian. Hey, Brian's Barnes. Yeah, I need to make a phone call to you. I got another great album. It's called Butthole of Revenge. We're gonna talk about buttholes and metal and that fat neck sack of shit, Chris, or the corpse grinder, whatever the fuck his name is, corpse grinder. Yeah, that fat ass. Yeah, George, Jorge, whatever his name is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they got these shirts. Yeah. Sorry, I had to fart. Yeah. Brian, Brian. God damn it, Brian. Fucking whatever. Oh, Jesus. Been busy with work. That's pretty much it. Well, there you go. I don't know how his vocals went downhill so fast by 1999. You sound like a sick dog puking up bones. Yeah. I mean, his vocals were never really all that good to begin with, if we're going to be completely honest. But he kind of fit that more like dry sounding death metal vocals. But if you want to hear like dry sounding death metal vocals that actually sound really good, Martin Van Drunen. And she is laying down in my lap. Good job, Stella. You did a good thing today. His four Cannibal Corpse albums are still Barnes' best. Well, yeah, that's because the songwriting was good. That's because they know how to write like good songs and like memorable moments, like Hammered Smash Face. Um, yeah, Hammered Smash Face. You've got Butchered at Birth. Scatter Remains, Splatter Brain, Shredded Humans. The songwriting was there. So the four Cannibal Corpse albums are microwaved obituary leftovers. Yeah, exactly. That's literally it. Mm-mm. Ma. Oh, like a new Opeth. I did not have a chance to listen to that, unfortunately. Mhm. Sorry if I'm distracted by the way I'm watching something on TV, but yeah, I didn't have a chance to listen to it. I didn't have a chance to listen to that one or the new Ulcerate album, so unfortunately, I feel like I missed out on some good stuff. So, but I'll probably get him next year and feel stupid for not listening to him in 2024. So, new Ulcerate is awesome. Yeah, I heard some really good stuff about it. I was listening to Warpath on YouTube, and someone in the comments said listen to it 1.25 speed. I did that. It was painfully slow. Yeah, you did mention that. I'm curious to see who the new Iron Maiden drummer is going to be. I don't know. I really don't know. That's kind of an interesting question. I mean, like I said, I was never really a big fan of Nico's drumming. It was just too simplistic for me. I felt like he was just in one rhythm the entire time. That and I always thought Clive was the superior drummer because he had more of a punky flair to him. But that's just me. Nico is beloved in the Maiden fan base, so I can't really dispute that. Um, Trying to think. I think that was really all about it. Yeah, top 35 was a pain in the ass to do. I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm talking to myself." She was like, "Oh, okay." I agree. I prefer Clyde Burr. Yeah. That tractor's iconic. What's one of your most anticipated albums in 2025? New Destruction, obviously. New Destruction. That's a big standout for me. Uh, possibly New Sodom. I'm shocked we didn't get a New Sodom album yet. New Alice in Chains. Oh fuck yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. I just saw that confirmed. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, new Pentagram's coming out too. Very curious to see your new Pentagram coming released in January. Yeah, that should be interesting. Let's see. Metal albums 2025 releases. Let's see what the expected albums. Oh yeah, the new Halo Effect. New Killswitch Engage. New Tokyo Blade. That should be interesting. Let's see. New Gravedigger. Tremonti. New Tremonti. Here you go. Candlemass is an EP coming out. Ooh, I might actually check that out, even though I'm not into EPs. That's a Sessions album. It's a Thin Lizzy one. New All That Remains. That's coming out in January, so that's cool. All right, February, obviously the new Dream Theater album. We're getting the new Ginger album, whatever. New Obscura, that should be cool. New Lacuna Coil, I'm kind of mad on them. Scour, isn't that Phil Anselmo's band? Yeah, that's like his black metal band. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I'll listen to it because I'm not a Phil Anselmo fan, but we'll see. New Avantasia. Huh. Yeah, new Avantasia. Yep, New Destruction. Birth of Malice. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Ooh, new Coheed and Cambria. Ryan might like that. New Arch Enemy should be cool. And Ricky Rorick. He's having his own solo album, which is cool. And another Primal Fear. They just came out with one last year. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Crematory. No, that's Goth Metal Act. Elven King. The Darkness. Spirit Box. Sure. Herix. There you go. Herix. There you go. Speaking of Lacuna Coil, did you hear the single for Machine Head that features Lacuna Coil, Unearthed, and In Flames? And they're also touring next year. No, I did not. Parasomnium. I mean, I don't know if I might check out the new Dream Theater album just out of curiosity. Yeah. Trying to. Let's see what else. All right, let me check. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, the Halo effect I'm kind of looking forward to, and new pentagram. That should be interesting. That's all I could really look at so far. Ooh, apparently COC's working on some new material. Okay, I'm kind of interested about that. Oh shit! Ow! Ow! My knees! Ow! That hurt. Ugh. Wendy. Oh, that's some good shit. Oh god, fucking my hurt. Yeah, 2025 might be an interesting year. Edge of Sanity versus Opeth. I really listened to both. But I guess Opeth. I haven't really delved deep into either band's categories or catalogs. Hopefully we get another new Hellripper. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. That one from last year was so fucking good, so good. And I forgot to do that too. I was wanting to play the new Hellripper in the background for my top 35 albums of the year list, but I just completely forgot. So those are my favorite 2023. Yeah, mine too. Whoa, doctor. New Megadeth? Ooh, okay. I don't mind some new Megadeth. Did they, Cox? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Criminal. What else to talk about? Trying to think what else to talk about. Uh, Fuck it. Give me an album versus album. Why not? Bored. Or a band versus band. I don't really care either or. Give me your worst. Hmm. Yeah, band versus band or album versus album. I don't really care either or. It's fine. Ooh, necrophobic versus vomitory. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. See, their latest albums were both in my top 10 in this year and last year. That's the worst part. Mm, just because I've listened to them more, I'll go with Vomitory, but I've heard some really good stuff about Necrophobic. Boom! Well, this stream didn't go to plan. Everyone left. I'm sorry. Just, I don't know what to talk about. Oh, man. Fuck. Razor versus Voivod. Razor. I'd say Razor because I listened to them more. I need to check out more Voivod though. I feel like I'm missing on good shit on them. Fuck's blowing up my phone. Leave me alone. Oh, God damn. God damn, brother. What? Oh, never mind. I was about to say, wait, what album was that? No, I know what it was. Um, Sorry, I'm watching I'm watching um great feuds that ended with terrible matches. This is when Adam Blampier was with Parts of Unknown before he really pissed away his career and credibility. Um, yeah, number one, Hogan versus Sting, or Hollywood Hogan versus Sting. Yeah. Here we go for two bad albums, Saint Anger or Chinese Democracy. I go with Saint Anger. Out of the sheer spite of GNR, I fucking hate that band. Um, I've listened to Chinese Democracy. It's one of the worst albums of all time. It's terrible. It is a terrible album. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. Axl Rose's voice is on it, and therefore I don't want anything to do with it. At least Saint Anger had an excuse. That much I'll say. And plus, there's a couple songs I actually don't mind on Saint Anger, like the title track and Some Kind of Monster. I mean, those were the first two Metallica songs I listened to, so I can give it brownie points for that. And plus, Metallica were still they were still relevant at that point. GNR, they didn't mean shit at that time. Did I take my medicine this morning? If I did, oh well. Or if I didn't, oh well. Transfer accuracy is slightly more listenable to me. By the way, when are you gonna do a part 2 to the worst metal albums video? By the way, that first one was really fucking good. I didn't know a couple albums though. I haven't listened to some of them that you listed, but most of them I knew of. Yes, and Chinese Democracy took like 15 years to make. Yeah, it did. I've been putting it together. There's a bunch of bad albums out there. Yeah. Um, trying to think of what some that you haven't like fully talked about yet. Trying to think. Um, I don't really know. I'm curious to see what you're gonna do. The least successful human cannibal is gonna be on my list. Ooh, yeah, that one was bad. Fear Factory Transgression, besides maybe two songs, was quite bad. Was that when they were in their new metal phase? Trying to remember. Is that when? That's when they did have Dino. Oh yeah, that's when Dino wasn't in the band at that time. Well, man, I decided to come back. Well, welcome back. We'll probably have to repeat bands. I talked about Saint Anger and Nostradamus, but Lulu and Demolition are also terrible. Oh, dude. Oh, Demolition's fucking horrible. Oh, that was such a bad album. Yeah, Demolition's oof, that album's terrible. So what are we talking about? Talking about bad albums. Damn, that's a pretty bad injury. Machine neck catharsis was horrible. Oh, dude. Ugh. When I was scouring through lists online to find the worst metal albums, Spin had the Glorious Burden by Iced Earth as the worst metal album of all time. Not sure I agree with that. What? No, that was fantastic. It's a great album. I think it's my number two behind Burnt Offerings, in my opinion. Machine Head Supercharger was bad, like Super Shitfester. Am I right? I actually have never heard that album, so yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about it. Um, trying to. Actually, you know what? Narrative Soundscape was way worse than Glorious Burden. Yeah, because like, it's just a bunch of spoken word. That's totally it. Let me look online. Worst metal albums of all time. Okay, here we go. This is the aforementioned spin that you were talking about here, Maniac. Um. All right. Ooh, number 12, Octagon Bathory. Yeah, that's a bad album. That's a pretty bad album. Yeah. Not a fan of that. Number 11, Metal Black by Venom. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. All right. Number 10, Infesta Infestisasum by Ghost. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I've never listened to it, so take that for what you are. Number 9, Supercharger by Machine Head. That's a bad album from what I've heard. Number 8, ooh, Near Death Experience by Cro-Mags. Interesting. Interesting. Number 7, Virtual Love by Iron Maiden. I think honestly that album gets a little too much shit. I mean, it's not that good, but I wouldn't consider it the worst Maiden album in my opinion. I don't even think it's the worst Blaze Bailey album in my opinion. That goes to the X Factor, but it's it's got its moments, but it's not a Maiden album I'm going to go back to anytime soon. All right, ooh, number 6, Assassin's Metal Part 1 by Noctmistum. Not Noctmistum? I've never heard of this band, so I wouldn't know. Near Death Experience is pretty bad, just the weirdest joint album. I haven't listened to it. I don't think I've listened to a Cro-Mags song, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about them. Uh yeah, I don't know. Ooh, number 5, We've Come For You All by Anthrax? Ooh, I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't think anything's really going to um top in terms of shittiness, volume 8. I don't really think We've Come For You All is bad. I mean, it's kind of a better version of in my opinion at least it's a better version than Sound of White Noise. I still think it's a good album. I actually really think it's a really damn good album. Like What Doesn't Die? Fuck, dude, that is awesome. Hush. Hold on, I got distracted. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Volume 8 and Sum 442 are way worse than that. Yeah, it's way worse, in my opinion. All right. Oh, number 4. Oh, Maniac, you gotta re-listen to this one. All right, you gotta relive this one. Graveyard Classics by 6 Feet Under. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Number 3. Ooh. Emotive by A Perfect Circle. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting. Very interesting. I actually really like Volume 8 and Psalm 442. I'm sorry to hear that. Never been a Perfect Circle fan, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy some of their songs, but not like the world's biggest fan of them. Number 2, Risk Megadeth. Yeah, that's a bad album. That's a really bad album. Yeah, it's not good. All right, number 1, The Glorious Burden. Okay, I want to read this out loud just to see this. Okay, oh shit, there's quite a few things he said about this. Yeah, he said a lot about this. Okay, let's start from this. 9/11 broke Iced Earth. Vocalist Matt Barlow cut off his flowing red hair and quit the band to become a cop. Which what's less metal than becoming an oppressor? John Schaefer fashioned himself a born again patriot and decided to make everyone's problem with the glorious burden a monument to American bullshit that's also a cautionary tale on how armorous rebellion, pretty common in metal, can go horribly askew. Okay. Schaefer saw how mainstream country was exploiting 9/11 and decided he should be a sensitive badass too. When the eagle cries, as I searched the temp of Where Were You Now When the World Stopped Turning It, and as a result created one of the worst metal ballads in history. Mopey Schlock that has never been so disrespectful. Right After the Reckoning is a speed metal courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, galloping, screeching through boilerplate jingoism without a line as memorable as "We'll put a boot up your ass, it's the American way." Okay, first of all, that is complete bullshit because the entire album is not about America. It's about the history of the battles and wars that has been going on in all the historical events. It is not strictly about America. It's not. I don't know why everyone confuses that with the Glorious Burden. The Glorious Burden is not mainly just set on American events. Some of it is, but not all of it. Like, hey, you talk about 9/11, but you also talk about the Battle of Gettysburg. You talk about Red Baron. You talk about Attila the Hun. There's so many different songs on that album that doesn't strictly talk about America. All right, where was I at? Not that better lyrics, not the better lyrics would really redeem a horrible outlook. Anyhow, those two songs alone are so excruciating. It's not worthy. It's not worth delving into the 30-minute suite about Gettysburg. You've taken too much time already. For fuck's sake, this album starts with the Star Spangled Banner, a move so corny that some European editions emote this track. The stench is intoxicating. Tim Ripper Owens, fresh off of Judas Priest, given one of his best vocal performances, and even if John Schaefer is too tethered to galloping thrash rhythms, he at least knows their utility. This is the most musically competent album on this list, and what makes it worse, Burden unwittingly proves that fascism tempest isn't so brushed out. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading this, or else I'm gonna go fucking meh, like go insane. I'm sorry, that is so fucking dumb. That is so stupid. I don't agree with that statement whatsoever. Okay, let's go to Revolver Magazine. 10 worst metal albums by great metal bands. All right, let's talk about Black Sabbath's Forbidden. Yeah, that's a terrible album. Not much more needs to really be said about that. It's the worst album they've ever done, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not all that good. It's really not. Even with the remastered version that I have, it's still not a good album. Carcass's Swan Song. I always see this album getting shit. I've never listened to it, but I've heard some people giving it shit. You got Ice-T on a Black Sabbath track, man. Yeah, no. Just no. I will say it is a lot better on the remaster version, I will say. All right, Celtic Frost Cold Lake. Abso-fucking-lutely. Fuck that album. Hate it. Hate that album. All right, Iron Maiden, The X Factor. Honestly, I could kind of agree with that. It's the worst of the Blaze Bayley era, in my opinion. Judas Priest Jugulator. Fuck no, that album's great. I don't care what anyone says. Korn 3, Remember Who You Are. I don't remember that album, quite honestly. Yeah, I kind of forgot that album actually came out. Megadeth Risk, yeah, that's a pretty self-explanatory one. Saint Anger by Metallica. Metallica and Lou Reed with Lulu. Oh yes, oh my god. Oh my god. Morbid Angels elude the venom it sent us. Oh yes, my beloved. Jesus Christ. And that's it. That is all. Oh, fuck that album. Fuck that album. I hate that album. Hate that album. All right. Let's talk about some from Rate Your Music. So they have Lulu, obviously, The Least Successful Human Cannibal, obviously, Graveyard Classics 3, The Unspoken King by Cryptopsy. Always heard I've kind of heard that it was a failed experiment because they tried to go deathcore. Okay, and a bit of a new one here. New Tattoo by Motley Crue. I can't comment on that because I haven't listened to it. Let's see. Metal Magic Pantera. I guess I don't really know. Let's see here. Queensryche Frequency Unknown. Oh yeah, Jeff Tate's Queensryche. Oh man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Um I listened to it. It's fucking horrible. It is a terrible album. It is not that good. Sadistic with Lego. Never heard of it. Never even knew about it. Slayer Diablos Musica. I disagree personally, even though I can understand why people hate it. I completely disagree with that. Why is Scott like what's going on? Oh. All right. Yeah, I know. I realized my audio was muted. But I just found out that my guys were talking the little group chat I'm in with Levi, so I'm gonna talk with them for a little bit. So I hate to abruptly end the video or this live stream here. So I hope you guys do enjoy this live stream because I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. So hope you guys do enjoy this live stream. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, tap the big red subscribe button, tap the bell so when I upload, y'all will be notified. I'll avenge myself next time. I'll make it up for you guys. But yeah, join Herd. I'll talk to you guys next one. Peace out.